Were your character flawed? Did you cheat? Did he want DNA? Why didn't you make a continuous attempt to find out whose farm your son stole potatoes or chickens from to feed? Or were you also enjoying the benefits? Why would you have kids you couldn't raise? Now, I wouldn't have asked you because everyone has their stories, but your son needs to find healing. Vincent, your mother who failed to provide you with a stable and loving environment left you for the streets. You knew your mother is the president general among failed mothers. Still, you projected it on us. Why? Oh, wrong now. Anyways, I get that your life experiences have shaped you into the beast that you are today. Manipulative, rude, cunning, deceitful, and a toxic narcissist. Wow. Constantly tarnishing reputation to gain relevance. Your parents are to blame for it, oh, not Paulo, and not Mama Festus and Priscilla. Your obsession with Iyabo Ojo is telling me that my name lives rent-free in your head. Oh, I don't have 100 million to remove it from your head, though. So please, if it helps you breathe well at all, at night, continue. VDM, free your heart from hate by first forgiving your parents so that you can find peace. This is Iyabo Ojo's letter to Very Dark Man parents. According to her, she is saying that Very Dark Man is suffering from childhood trauma because of the way that he behaves. She is saying that Very Dark Man needs to find healing because actually the people he keeps antagonizing, they are not the ones that offended him or traumatized him. The fault is actually coming from his parents. You understand? If not that the father ran away at a very tender age, you know, going after another woman, instead of focusing on his family, the family wouldn't have broken into pieces, you know, that led to the struggle that Very Dark Man had when he was a child. And Iyabo Ojo is saying that now that she has gained deeper understanding, no need to be bantering words with him. She now understands that it is childhood trauma that is doing him, that he should forgive his parents so that he can heal. Now, somebody will want to come and say in the comment section now, oh, why is she talking about parents? Please do not forget, Iyabo Ojo is somebody's parent. Old enough to bet Very Dark Man, okay? She's 46 years old and Very Dark Man is 30. Imagine if Iyabo Ojo got pregnant when she was 15, 16. Don't forget, a 14 years old give birth. She would have had a child like as old as Very Dark Man right now. Now, you don't want to come and say, oh, Iyabo Ojo started it. No, please be truthful to yourself. Iyabo was doing her own stuff, trying to fight for justice when Very Dark Man picked on her. When this whole thing started, Iyabo Ojo said, okay, fine. Since you say we are not fighting for the justice the way you want, please go ahead and do your own. They told him, okay, come to Lagos, let's do it together. Or if you want to do it on your own, this is the way to Kmati police station. Fight your own. But he refused. He continued to pick on Iyabo Ojo, pick on Toto and every other person that was involved. To the extent that they decided to step down and let him do it. But yet he didn't do nothing. And he continued to say a lot of things, even before Iyabo Ojo made just one video to address him. So you can't come and say, oh, why will she be? He started this whole thing first. And since then, a lot of people have been telling him, let this family be. Okay, since how many months now this woman has not answered you? You refuse to let her be. She was doing her, oh, you came and said you want to check her IP, you hire a hacker. She didn't say anything. She was doing her whole, her daughter brought a husband home from Tanzania. You came out and said the boy will be sleeping with her, sleeping with the daughter. You said a lot of things. This woman kept quiet. You understand? That should be enough for you to rest, but you refused. If you want to address politics, this is your Very Dark Man's attitude of having issue with one person and leaving the person and jumping into the person's family member. It's a terrible thing and it needs to stop. Look at it. He was having an issue with Mr. Jollof. He went and defamed the wife. He was having issue with didn't even have issue with Toto. He went and started talking about the son. How the son, she's not raising her son well. How the ex-husband ran away and left her. You know, a lot of things. If he had issues with Nkechi Blessing's boyfriend, he jumped on Nkechi Blessing. That is his attitude and he needs to stop. Face who is having issues with you. And if you want to come and say Iyabo Ojo doesn't have any right to say what she's saying right now, then you must be a fool. No mother, and I repeat, no mother will sit down and allow you destroy what their child is trying to build. Iyabo Ojo has no issue with Very Dark Man. Why would Very Dark Man be saying that her marriage will crash? Her daughter's marriage will crash. The very first time that girl brought a man home, he came out and said a lot of things. How is it that you don't find joy in the goodness that is about to happen to people? It's a terrible thing. You get? That girl, Priscilla, is old enough to be your own younger sister. 23 years old. And you are saying that her marriage will fail. Despite all the brouhaha you have with her mother, you weren't supposed to say that, Very Dark Man. And if you are a mother, you come under my comment section and say you support Very Dark Man for everything he said about that girl yesterday, may your own children fail in life. May your own children, when it's time for them to be happy, may they jam rock and crash. May the time your children will find happiness, whether your female child or your male child, may another stranger destroy their reputation and scatter it to the ground. Then you understand where Iyabo just paid is coming from, that made her to write this letter to Very Dark Man. And as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing wrong with this letter, because I will do more if you try to destroy my daughter's happiness. Because that thing that Very Dark Man said yesterday can change your mind. Just smile, go say, marriage will never even start. One person does they cost the marriage. Think about it. That guy is a stranger from East Africa. They don't think like us. PDM, what you said about Priscilla was very wrong. And I hope you read this Iyabo Joe's letter with a clear mind and heal from every childhood trauma that is disturbing you. If you have issues with